Yo, 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 welcome back to Rad Up All Night. What is going on, gang? A little bit of a different night, a Thursday night. I don't usually do Thursdays all that often, especially if I'm by myself. But I got out of work a little early tonight. I had to be somewhere. So I am home a little bit early, and I can do this with you guys today because I've got some packages that have been just kind of building up that I haven't opened yet. I know one is from a subscriber because they told me they were going to send me something. And then the other one is from a new physical media company, or at least new to me. And then what's this other one? Oh, and then another one is from Vice Press, which I only order posters and stuff from them. And I don't remember ordering anything recently, but I got a box from them today. So a lot of what I'm opening today, I don't really know what's in there. So I'll do it live with you guys tonight. Talk about some things that are in the news. I mean, today, I guess we learned about a new look for Jason Voorhees, which I want to get into because I did post on my Instagram at Born to Be Rad. I did a short today on YouTube talking about the casting call in New Jersey for the new Friday the 13th show. They're using the title Mama's Boy right now, but they are looking for actors or people to be in the show currently, and it's going to film throughout this summer. So I did post a little bit about that, but while I was at work, I guess they put out another article regarding the look of Jason Voorhees going forward. I'm going to read the article with you guys today. I haven't read the article, but I saw the picture, and I'll go through that with you guys tonight as well. And Scream Factory has a little bit of a weird sale going on. I'm not sure what this sale is, but people kept mentioning it to me if I got anything from the Scream Factory sale, and I was like, no. So we can look at that together tonight and see if there's any good deals over there. But yeah, pop in, come say what's up. Especially if you're first time here, come say hi. Everybody in the chat is usually really interactive, really fun, cool, rad people. And we'll hang out for a little bit tonight, guys, and just chill and just kind of go through some stuff. So let's use in the house. Joe Reese is here. What's up, man? I am doing pretty well. B Magger's in the house. What's up, dude? No. You know, I'll tell you right now. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the mask, dude. The thing looks very like you didn't have to really mess with it. Like it kind of had an iconic look, and we could have kind of just kept it. Perry fans in the house today was rad tonight. Hey, appreciate that. Alan, man, what's going on? What's going on, man? Alan, what's going on, man? Dynamite Tiger hitting up a live ski. What's up, my dude? How are you, my man? Speaking of that, Dynamite Tiger is responsible for that killer track you heard as you faded into the show. Sorry, I don't have my headphones in tonight. I left them in my bag, and I kind of feel naked without them, even though I'm not talking to anybody, but like on the intro, I couldn't hear the music. So I feel like it's kind of throwing me off a little bit, as weird as that is. Hey Dub, what's up, Jason? Second is Zeke the plumber. Jason is my all-time favorite camp killer. He's probably my all-time favorite horror icon, to be honest with you. What up, Ring? How are you, man? Carlos, what's up, brother? Tape brought videos in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Greg, hope all's well with you, man. I'm doing okay. Thanks, A-Dub. It was actually my inspiration to my latest video I just posted up on the socials. I'm doing something this month to keep myself accountable, and so far I'm 15 days in. I'm like halfway there, and I've been accountable every day, and that's movies you may have missed. So every day I post a video talking about a movie that I really like that maybe not a lot of people talk about all the time. And today was Airborne because I threw this shirt on when I got home from work, and I was like, all right, let's talk Airborne tonight. So yeah. Thanks, Ferry. Planetoid. What's up? Not used to seeing you in the chat, so thank you for being here. Appreciate that. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out some old videos, some old lives, and see if it's stuff that you're really digging. Also, too, easy way to support the channel, hit the like button. If you're sitting around here watching me, listening to me, just smash that like. Super kick the like. Really helps out the show, helps out the channel, shows a lot of support, and kind of will pop up for other people to kind of see that we're live tonight. So if you know anybody that's into movies and all things nostalgia, we're going to get into some cool stuff today. So pass this show along to them. Simon, I'm watching Humongous. I could have talked about Humongous at some point. Yeah, that needs a new release for sure. It did get a Blu-ray, which sold out really quickly. And I really would like to get a new edition. That I only have a DVD of it too, so I wouldn't mind getting a new version of that. Oh no, Mike, what's up? Yeah, his new look is not good. We'll get into that. What up, Summertime Blues? What up? Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, man. You too. You too. Vanderhoff in the house. What's up, my dude? Killer Pizza. What's up, man? How are you? Jigsaw. You know what's funny? Like, I'm hearing good things about it. I wasn't really excited about it. I mean, I like Final Destination okay. Like, I love the first one. The second one was pretty cool. It was fun. You know, it was fun to kind of go see those back in the day every time they came and see all the cool kills. But I kind of fell out of it, you know, as they just kept going and going and going. I kind of stopped caring. So there's a new one, and I really just don't care about it. I'll probably check it when it comes to physical media. I mean, I've got all the other ones. I might as well just grab this one too. But I will say I've heard pretty good things actually about it. It's not one that it's really I really care that much about. Waves of Winter, Mother Nature cast her spell. What's up, man? House of G fam, what up? Goblins, what's up, man? Yo. There's the notification gang right there. Right there. Oh, you haven't seen the Jason? Okay, let's talk about this now. I'm going to share my screen. I'll read the article and then I'll get back to the people in the chat. So still interact, still talk. All right, let me see. I will share screen. Okay. No, that's not the right one. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, can you see this? Let's see. Okay. Meet the new Jason Voorhees as the Friday the 13th franchise celebrates 45 years of slaying. First look. The Jason universe. Look at the mask. I don't really see why we needed a new mask. Like, was this something they were getting sued over? Like, they had to change it? You know, like the one thing about Jason, I mean, sure, the masks weren't always the same, right? People can take that argument. Oh, the masks were not always the same in all the movies. They were, but they weren't. Like, I mean, to me, I always said to myself, Jason's look, regardless who created the ones per movie, right? Different effects artists. Masks were always changing. But to me, it was almost like battle wounds or damage, right? So, like, in part 3, he gets the axe in the head. So then in part 4, he's got the slice on the side. And then his mask gets worse as the franchise goes on. And then part 6, he got a new mask because he was back in Jason Lives. And then there was a lot of battle damage. So the mask was cut in half. And then he started to look more deteriorated as zombie Jason. So, like, I always felt like it was like a continuity thing. So I never looked at it as like they always look completely different. I actually think the remake Jason Mask looked fantastic. And that's what this kind of looks like as far as his body, but I don't like this. It didn't, to me, it feels like too AI looking. Like, I don't know. It says new Jason who dis. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to be hip with it, but it's not buying me. 45 years into his run as the Slayer in Chief, horny camp counselors everywhere. Friday 13th Boogeyman is getting a makeover. It's all part of another new beginning for the horror franchise, who is launching an expanded multi-platform, multi-universe known appropriately enough as the Jason universe. Again, I love Jason. I love Friday the 13th. I'm glad he's getting some love finally, but I don't know if I like this. Jason Voorhees' audience will meet the Brave New World. You'll notice that his appearance marks the return of early Fridays before his trips to hell and outer space turn into hulking deformed monster. We start to maintain Jason's original essence while continuing to move forward with the defined look that feels and takes Jason to the next chapter. President of Horror Inc. The company has been part of the character's past, present, and future. We're also working with both familiar and fresh franchise voices to strike that balance. So as you can see, he's got more of like a remake 2013 look, which I don't hate. I don't hate that look. I thought Derek Mears was a fantastic Jason. It's just the mask. It's something about it. I can't. Obviously, there's not as much holes in it, right? The chevrons are a little different, very close to the eyes, almost like eyebrows. I don't like the eye holes either. Like, there's something off about this mask to me. I don't know why they had to change the mask. This to me just feels like a very generic Jason. I don't know, very, very generic looking to me. And it's unfortunate because, I love Jason. And of course I'm going to support it. Of course, because I'm a huge Friday 13 Jason Voorhees fan. Unfortunately, I hope they change it. Unfortunately, I just don't think this is a cool look. It looks almost just too generic for me. It looks like one of those bad Jason masks that you buy at like the grocery store or Spencer's. That's like, you could tell it's like not a Jason mask, but it is supposed to be. It's like they have tons out there where the chevrons almost look like pointy eyebrows. And the mask's always like a weird yellow. That's what it reminds me of, just like a dollar store ripoff Jason mask. So Greg Nicotero designed this supposedly. We gave a new 13-hole mask, and it worked together on this full body that embodies classic Jason. I wouldn't go that far. He's strong, towering, and terrifying slasher with a machete as weapon of choice. The launching pad for the Jason universe will be Peacock's upcoming prequel series, Crystal Lake. But here's my problem with Crystal Lake. I'm all for Crystal Lake, but I don't really want to see Jason like this in that show. Like, I want it to be about his mom and Jason as a boy. Like, I hope we don't get this in the show. I hope that the show is similar to like Bates Motel and the movies are where like Jason's going to be. I would love to see a new movie, but I don't know. I kind of hope the show is more about the mom and maybe boy Jason, not that Jason. If we see him slashing every week, I don't know. I find that to be like we're going to get Jasoned out, kind of like people did with Chucky, and I just don't want that for that character. So Crystal Lake is the name of the show. Like I said, right now they're using the title Mama's Boy. Obviously that's just the working title right now, but it's going to be Crystal Lake, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Now they're talking about just people's, money, and then, people seeing it for the first time back in the day. Part of Jason's return, Khan says that horror is actively seeking brand partners beyond movie and TV screens. Company's already announced a partnership deal with the Stryker Entertainment that would cover global consumer. So we're going to get a lot of products. The long vision for Jason Universe is to continue building up on the franchise iconic history alongside partners who understand our goals and the importance of staying true to our roots. Citing its Camp Crystal Lake partner A24 as an example of kind of fan-facing brand they collaborate with to seek and populate the Jason universe. Now, here's what I don't get. Like, what's the deal? Like, who owns Jason now? Like, are people still fighting over this? Like, how is this a thing? I would love to see the game back, but I don't know. I'll put it this way. I think that if we get like all this like Jason merch with that mask on it, like I don't care really, like cups and mugs and doll. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can't get figures if there's no actual figure to base it off of, but I don't know. May I see you in there. I'm going to get back to some of you guys, but I'm going to go down on the chat. So if you guys said hi and I didn't say hi to you, feel free to post some other stuff in there. Oh, hold on. I got a super chat coming through. Mike, what's up, man? See, Freaked is getting 4K release. Yeah, Umbrella's putting Freaked out. Awesome stuff. Joey Lawrence is in here, dude. Heck yeah, man. Whoa. I love it. Love it. I was digging Joey Lawrence's album back in the 90s. Thanks for being here, my brother. What up, Grim? Visited the original Friday 13, Blairstown. Heck yeah. I've never visited that. I never been there. What chat are you in, brother? Where are you at? Let me see. Sorry, I'm way behind. Okay, I wanted to see where people. Let me see. Chevron is too long for my. Yeah, it does look like a. It does look like a unibrow for sure. What up, Alex? Heck yeah, man. Unconformed Media finally caught alive enough to what? Thanks, man. Hey, while you work, I'm here to entertain you. Um, Let me see. Man, I don't know when we get Pauly Shore movies on Blu-ray. We need Haim movies on Blu-ray too. I don't know why they're holding up these people. I mean, Jesus, we need Patrick Dempsey movies on Blu-ray. There's a lot of people. Um, the Jason universe, it's almost like it's not a movie or anything, but the Jason universe, I think, is like it's going to be its own brand, right? Like the Marvel universe, right? The WWE universe, the Jason universe. It's just going to be an umbrella where they're going to do like shows and hopefully movies, probably a video game and just merch. Um, yeah, I don't know. It is a little skinny. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it looks generic. Generic. Yeah. Yeah, the JCU 100%. 100%. Um, Favorite is Part 8. I love Part 8 too. I love Part 8. Exactly. It does look like a Temu mask. It looked like to me it looked like whoever designed it typed in on the A on like AI or Chat GPT and was like, "Show me Jason Voorhees," and that's what came up. That's what it looks like to me. I just realized those new eye holes look like the K and B mask from H2O, which was scrapped, but then Greg Nicotero as well. Interesting. Interesting. No, it's the only thing announced now is a TV show, not a movie. The movies haven't been announced yet. It's all about the first thing they're going to do is a TV show. Now, the TV show is supposed to take place before Jason drowns, kind of like Bates Motel. So you're going to get a lot of a young. It's actually going to take place. Yeah, so you're going to get a young Pamela Voorhees working at the camp, and then hopefully it just leads up to Jason drowning, and then the show's over. After whatever seasons they end up doing, and then I'm hoping that stems movies, right? I hope we don't see this Jason in the show. That's just me because I don't want to get burned out on Jason. Like I miss Jason. I would love to see a new Friday movie, but I don't want to get burned out on him every week on a television show. And that's one of the main reasons I didn't watch the Chucky show is because I didn't want to get burned out on Chucky because I like the movie so much. Oh God, Jason versus Freddy. Jason was the worst, in my opinion. What up, Austin? It does look like a Party City costume, 100%. Generic Jason, 100%. It does look like a fan film Jason, definitely. Something with the mask. They should have. They should have just used that Cooper mask, like the one that you see on Part 5 VHS tape. I would have been actually kind of cool with that, to be honest with you. Definitely supermarket mask. Um, oh yeah, yeah. So the Ghost Jason mask from Never Hike Alone, it does kind of look like that. Actually, it really does. Um, Let me see. Sorry, I don't know what you guys are talking about here. Gap Jason. Jay Uso in the house. Yeet. What up, dude? It's gonna have a Pamela Voorhees with a visible six pack. Yeah, I want to see a movie too. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to. What up, AVA? Go check out AVA Pop Culture, the Chase Master over here. What's up, dude? Thanks for being here, man. Have I tried biscuits and gravy? Dude, they don't have that here. They don't have that here. In the Northeast, I've never seen biscuits and gravy anywhere on a menu of anywhere I've ever been. How much baby oil do I use when I work out? Not as much as Diddy. A little bit. You know, you gotta get like it's just enough to get a glisten. You know, it's not slippery. It's just enough to get just a glisten, a nice moisturized look. So with the light kind of hits off of it, that's about it. What up, Dino? Yeah, I don't mind the clothing because I do like the remake, and I think that looks similar. It's just the mask. What up, broke? Go check out the broke boogeyman. What's up, dude? Um, that's what I'm hoping, because again, obviously, that was just some kind of, like, edit, um, some digital edit. I'm hoping we're all just a little bit. I mean, I don't know, they did mention in the article that the mask was gonna be different, that they wanted it to be a different mask, so maybe in person it looks better, but, that render didn't look that great. Um, what up, Punisher? Yeah, man, that would be cool if they would've done stuff like that. Funk Squatch says, I helped Greg Nicotero make them as he still owes me a half of a six pack and a snack pack of puddings and a handful of new ports. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. I can tell by your thumbnail that you probably did help him with that mask. I think you really did. Um, oh, Travis, the Moon Star is here. My name is Travis, and I am the Moon Star. Thank you for being here, man. A24 asked me to write the script, but yeah, I get you, man. Shit's busy, dude. Um, I hope so. I mean, we're in a good place, right? Like, they're still not gonna probably be that Jason for a little while. So if they're gonna fix it, it could be now than never. I'm glad we saw this early. Um, Jim Powers, Kane Hodder's my father once removed. Really? Love it. Dude, I've been so busy the last couple months. Like, I don't see anything. Like, I really don't see anything until, like, I get home. I haven't looked at any clues or nothing. I don't know anything about it. We will be doing a Vinegar Syndrome show with Dead Pit next Thursday. But I really haven't looked at anything about that. What? Do we know what's funny? I've never been to Cracker Barrel. I've never been there. There is one here. I've never been in my life. So maybe that's what happened. I gotta go. Oh, dude, long live Sabu. Rest in peace, man. Sabu, the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal Sabu. Yeah, passed away, man. He was big for me in my teen years, man. Watching ECW and stuff. Loved Sabu. Um, One season could equal 4 or 5. Why not settle for one movie? I agree. I would rather have a movie. I would rather have a movie. Jason Blum is the only way to get a fight. Sadly. I mean, but dude, like A24, like if they're gonna do the show, have them do the movie. I wouldn't mind that. It kind of does. It says that Jason looks like the horror version of no, we're not getting McDonald's because we can make McDonald's at home. Dude, remember hearing that as a kid? And you're always kind of like, a part of me was always hopeful, right? Like, I'm like, oh, we can make McDonald's at home. Hell yeah. But it was like never the same. Like, as soon as that burger came off the grill, you're like, it's not going to taste the same. I remember that happened. My grandmother did that for me. And she like chopped up all the little onions and she's like, see, look. And then she's putting all the condiments on it. And I'm like, oh, this might actually taste like McDonald's. Nah, never did. Never did. Oh, Travis the Moonstar. That was a big time video when I was younger. You, it's still up there, man. It's still up there, but can't do that stuff today, I'll tell you. What up, Foz? King of the late night radness. It is late night. Check out the Foz, man. The Foz rotten. What's up, brother? It's crazy easy to make. I would know. I don't even know what it is. It's just biscuits and then just gravy. Is that all it is? That simple? There's nothing fancy about it. What kind of biscuits am I getting here? Like out of the can? Oh, there's you guys are going nuts. I can't even keep up with the chat. Look at this, Vanderhoff. I've been working on the thing I'm making you. So Vanderhoff does some good quality work. He sent me, you can't see it, but right here, I did a video on it. He made me the slab of wood from the fog. And he said he's gonna make me something else. And I told him I just don't have room for anything, but he promised it was gonna be something not huge. He wanted to make me some gravestones at one point. I just can't. I don't want someone to go through the work to make me something and me have to like put it in storage or something or throw it in the attic because I just don't have any more places to display stuff. But he said it's going to be a decent size, and I will definitely do an unboxing for it. But with that being said, let's go through some unboxings I have right now. Like I said, there's 3 that I don't know what's in there. And I did get a couple things from some people. So, for instance, I'll throw this out there. Danny over at Cinestalker, who's been on my channel before, Danny was somebody that I've been following well before YouTube. I loved his content. Super cool guy. I mean, it still boggles my mind that I talked to him on a regular basis and had him on the show. And he was somebody that lives in California that I used to watch on YouTube well before having a channel was even in my realm, right? So he ended up messaging me because he knows that I'm kind of maybe I'll do another video on this. I've talked about it 1,000 times, like my state of physical media collecting. I've talked about it, how I'm not buying all the new stuff all the time. I'm being very picky with my upgrades now. I'm having fun going back in time and buying some old school editions of stuff that I can talk about, things that maybe I always wanted, but I couldn't either find or afford or whatever it was back in the day of VHS or DVD. I also talked about me selling my VHS collection and wanting to kind of replenish that. But the problem was with VHS, you're either finding them for great deals or they're super expensive, right? But Danny knows that I'm kind of on the hunt to like grab some cool shit back into my collection. And being in California, he has access to a lot more than I do here in little old Rhode Island when it comes to finding gems. So he ended up sending me some Savini on VHS. We got the Night of Living Dead remake from 90, and we got Scream Greats, which is a huge, this is like every video store, shelf back in the day. And it's talking about all the effects that Tom Savini's done. I mean, this is a freaking classic in horror, this right here, this tape. And it doesn't really have, as far as I know, any other editions, right? Like, I mean, you can get like a bootleg, but did they ever put this on anything like as a feature or anything like that? I'm shocked. I'm surprised. And, then you got 90, which is a great remake. I love the artwork here. Got that. This is supposed to come out on 4K soon. So, very, very cool, but cool to add these suckers to back into my collection. I never owned this one. I actually never owned Scream Greats. It was always one I saw at the store, but I never had it. I saw it on, at Blockbuster, or we had a place called Major Video for a while. But yeah, I mean, thank you again, Danny, for messaging me and saying, hey man, I got these if you're interested in them. And sure enough, I am. Now, this is a pretty cool gift I got. So if you guys don't know, I own a personal training business, my own business. I do fitness training online. So if anybody out there is looking to kind of get into a fitness routine or a fitness journey, they want to make themselves a little bit better, but don't really know where to start, feel free to hit me up on Instagram or whatever. And again, I'm always taking on new online clients now, just because the whole business is on me. So I'm definitely taking online clients. I do your programming for you. We do meetings and just kind of set you up for success. And then I train people all day, personal training, in person, virtual, small groups, one-on-one, large groups, whatever. But only a handful of my clients probably know that I even do this, that I even have this other venture or brand, Born to Be Rad, and I talk movies. Like, they just think I'm fitness only, right? They don't know. Because if people, I don't think, really give a shit about any of this stuff, then I don't really talk about it. But if I know people that like this kind of stuff, then obviously I'll tell them about it. And, I have a lot of clients that do watch the content. And one of my clients that does watch the content, he knows how much I'm into all this stuff. And he gave me these today because he's cleaning out some stuff. And he brought these to me. And I thought this was super cool. And I'm going to probably post some pictures on Instagram and stuff as I go through these, because I just got them today. Is he had these magazines called Video Audio Interiors. And it's all about like equipment and setups like from the 80s and 90s. This is like volume 1. This is from the 80s. So you see all this different, I haven't even had a chance to like dive into this, but some of the setups and stuff are just really sweet, and it would make for really cool pictures. And looking at this, I'm kind of like, man, I would love to set up some of my house like this. Like, look at this, the leather couch there, the setup. Look at that, so sick. Look at this, boom. Such cool stuff in here. Like, dude, look at this setup. The leopard print. This is money. So yeah, I'm gonna really dive into this thing and check out. And then he got me volume 2 as well. And these are catalogs that he had in his collection forever, and just he was really heavily into this stuff back in the day. So he used to buy stuff from these catalogs from the 80s. This is like late 80s, and I mean, just some of the cool shit. Like, look at that. You got the turntable. Look at the shelf where you can store your albums and stuff with that slant right there. So cool. I just love looking at these kind of setups and stuff like this. It's just really, really cool. And I would love to, if I could do it all over again down here, I'd probably try to replicate some of these things. But thank you, Barry, for these if you're watching. Very cool. I would love to, again, I'm going to dig into those. Maybe I'll even take some photos, post them on Instagram, and just people like that stuff. People like to look back at what was going on in that point in time. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for being here, man. Stab that like button. I appreciate that. Yeah, those catalogs, really cool. For sure. Yeah, I do have a Sears Wish book still, but those are another thing. Like, man, those are expensive, the Wish books on eBay. I have one still. And if you guys hadn't been watching, me and Cody over at Dude Loves Movies we do a show called Rad Dudes. And I don't think it was this Christmas. Last Christmas, we built Christmas lists using Wish books. So we showcase a lot of the Wish books and stuff that we have. So if you like that kind of stuff, go back and watch our old Christmas episode. If you look up on my playlist on my channel, look up Rad Dudes, it's got all 10 episodes or 11 episodes or whatever on there. And we do one talking about the Wish books and showcasing the ones that we have. And with that being said, the Rad Dudes are returning tomorrow night here on the channel, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Cody are coming back. The Rad Dudes are back. I think it's episode 12. And we're going to be talking about movies that became cartoons. So even if they were rated R movies, we were watching the cartoons as kids and buying the action figures. And we're just going to talk about different shows that everybody knows were cartoons, and some that you're like, holy shit, I didn't realize there was a cartoon for that movie. So we're going to talk all about that. So it's going to be really fun to kind of reminisce, go back in time. We'll probably pull some pictures up from Google and stuff like that for you guys to see, but it's going to be a cool conversation, and definitely want you guys involved to maybe tell us some that we have missed doing this. What up, John Doe? What up, Fachi? When are you going to, you know what? Like, I've actually had people say that to me. The CEO that runs In Search of Darkness, he actually said something similar to me. He goes, dude, you should do a workout video similar to Renee Quigley's horror workout and do called Rad Workout, and do like a workout video, and post it on like for the members and stuff. You have to be a member and you get like these workouts and you can follow along. It's actually not a bad idea. It would have to take time. But it's not a bad idea. So if you become a member of the channel and you pay X amount of money a month, you would get access to follow along workouts. So if you are looking for a fitness journey, you could just do it that way. I mean, it's different, right? 100% Jackson. Even things that weren't rated R, we're going to talk about, but it's going to be strictly 80s and 90s movies. So we're going to keep it in that realm. But you're right. Like Dumb and Dumber had a cartoon. I'm sure people don't even remember that. I vaguely remember that. Like so that's what's so wild. But what's even more wild is things like RoboCop and Rambo and things that did have cartoons that were not even kids' movies, right? So that we're going to talk about all of it. But that's what's kind of wild is that, and you're right, like Toxic Avenger, like it's it's wild, right? So that's exactly, people don't realize that there were cartoons. There was The Mask, there was Ace Ventura, there was Dumb and Dumber, right? Like these are all ones that we're gonna talk about as well. But yeah, and that's why we thought that the show would be a cool concept because there's so many that I think have slid under the radar with people. Um, it's going to be a fun show. It's going to be a cool conversation. It's going to be probably a lot of laughs. Definitely want you guys there tomorrow night as well. Um, can you post the macros of brains? Sure, man. I do my best. Toxic Crusader toys were legit, dude. Those things are sweet. See, like I didn't even know there was a house party cartoon. What the hell? So again, I'll be shocked tomorrow when Cody comes with a list of his stuff. It's 100% crazy. Same with Michael J. Fox. There was a Back to the Future cartoon and a Teen Wolf cartoon. Tales from the Crypt, 100%. But what? Does that I didn't even know this. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be good to get back with the code, man, for sure. But yeah, that's tomorrow night. So you want to return for that because it's gonna be a different conversation. I've actually never seen anybody talk about this, so it'll be interesting. Um there was an MC Hammer cartoon. Oh my god. No, there was no Casualties of War cartoon, you sicko. All right. So I showed you the interior designs. Okay, let's get into the boxes. Okay. So this is a package that I got from Celluloid Dreams. Celluloid Dreams. No, not Platoon. You know what? I've seen people kind of talk about this and it did pique my interest a little bit. I am not familiar with this at all. But I saw a couple people showing this off and it piqued my interest for sure. Short Night of the Glass Dolls. Like I've never seen this before, but look, it's a real cool addition. I mean, it's Celluloid Dreams. I don't think I have anything by them. Is this a new company? Like, what are they usually putting out? But this is a real nice now you guys make me saying cartoon. Oh my god. Nice set. I mean, this is really put together nice. I'll unbox it now, I guess. Ooh, yeah, like this hard box is shiny. You can't see it. See that? Ooh, this is nice. It's got the little paper of what's in here. I don't know anything about this movie, guys. I really don't. So I can't say anything. It says it's a Giallo movie. I'm interested in it. I saw a couple people talking about it, and I was like, okay, they really like this. It's from the 70s. Short Night of the Glass Dolls. Then inside you've got a couple discs here. So very cool. Wow. 4 discs? 4K. This is funny. So it's a 4K, but it's in a Blu-ray case. That's I've never seen this before. I've never seen that before. Is everybody's a Blu-ray case like that? Interesting. So Blu-ray case. Got a little book. I got this is strange because so I can't switch it to a 4K case because it's holding 4 discs. It's interesting. All right, so you get the 4K, a Blu-ray, bonus features Blu-ray, Grindhouse version Blu-ray. Interesting. Cool. And then it comes with a book talking about the movie. So very cool. Yeah, I've never seen a 4K in a blue case either. Oh, so they released 2. Oh, so Celluloid Dreams only released 2 titles so far, this being one of them. Okay, that's probably why I don't have anything by them. But very cool of them. Thank you so much, guys, for sending this to me to check out. I will add this to my list. But I will say this: I've heard good things about this from some people that I watch. I think Wes at Dead Pit Pizzal did a video on it as well. So yeah, very cool. All right. All right, let's check this one out. So I got this box. Oops. This box from Vice Press. Now, Vice Press is a company that I buy a lot of posters and prints from, and I've been doing it for years. I'm actually a pretty big customer of theirs. But this came today, and I was like, I didn't order anything from them. I mean, if I did, it would be a poster. It wouldn't be anything else. So I don't know what the hell this is. And Vice Press is coming all the way from the UK too. Vice Press Home Video says here. On Thursday, May 15th, I'm reading this now. On Thursday, May 15th, today. That's today. Vice Press are releasing their next home video VHS of John Carpenter's Escape from New York. The release comes in 2 versions, a limited slipcase and a collector's edition with double-sided cover. We have included you a copy of the limited slipcase and would be very appreciative if you had the time to check it out and showcase and review your thoughts on this release. Feel free to tag us at Vice Press News. Wow. So this is the first time I've ever gotten anything from Vice Press like this. So that's pretty cool. Wow. Okay. I actually... what do they got? The slipcase edition and collector's edition with double-sided cover. I'm more of a, I don't know if they do the clamshells or not, but this is not a clamshell, which I'm happy about. I'd actually rather not have the clamshell versions. But I do now own Escape from New York on VHS. I mean, I've got to open this. I mean, I would hate to. I'd like to keep it sealed, I guess, but I got to open it. They send it to me to show you guys. What up, Killing Time? I see you in here. Oh, this is your new name, dude. Hey, welcome, man. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to take this off without wrecking it. But that's cool. Sorry, guys. I'm really trying to. Thanks, broke Boogeyman. Yeah, it was rad that they did that. Hopefully it's because I'm a loyal customer of theirs. For years and years and years, I tagged them in my poster print stuff. So again, here you go. VHS. It's a side loader, which is weird. This reminds me of like the ones that when I was a kid and I would record off Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this tape, dude. Look at that tape. How sick. Wow. Now, I don't know how much this retails for, but the artwork was done by Matt Ferguson. Okay, I have a lot of his stuff. Cool. Look at that. This is dope. Cool. Vice Press, thank you so much. And guys, it's obviously, check out Vice Press, not only for tapes and stuff, but posters. I get a lot of my art prints there. But if you're loving this and you want to add this to your collection, check it out. I'm not sure how much it retails for, but definitely pretty cool, man. Check it. Very cool. Wow. This is sweet. Thank you, Vice Press, for sending me. I'll definitely post this on my IG as well. But this is out now. I guess it came out today. So Vice Press is one of those companies too that everything's limited. So like if I get art prints, they usually sell out either within minutes or days. So if this is something you're interested in and you want to check out the pricing and all this stuff, go check out Vice Press. If it came out today, there might be some left. I don't know how many these are limited to. It doesn't say. But yeah, definitely cool. Thanks, Killing Time. It is a killer VHS. Uh-oh, broke swooning. It is rad. David, what's up, man? He goes, thanks for your video. I ended up buying the Arrow trilogy of Psycho since I haven't seen a single one in the set because the big set's out of print. Okay, guys, I have over 100 people in here. I will say this, me doing full retrospectives on movies and franchises and stuff isn't the most popular thing that I do, right, on the channel. It's not a videos that people for some reason care to watch too much. And the view count shows that, which is fine. But I like to do those kind of videos every once in a while when I think something's worth being discussed. I did one on Phantasm. I love that franchise so much. I think it's super underrated. I think more people need to give it a chance. But I just did one on the Psycho franchise, which in my opinion is another franchise. It's a small franchise, 4 movies, but it's like an A+ franchise, man. Like there's not any of those 4 that are junk. I'm not including the remake or anything like that, but if you guys want to go check out that video, definitely go check out the Psycho video that I did earlier this week because it doesn't look like a ton of people have been watching it, which is unfortunate because it's really, really interesting to talk about. And it's going to make you want to go back and check out those movies if you've never seen them because you're like, I don't want to watch a sequel to one of the greatest horror movies ever made. Or you haven't seen them in a long time because it's really a freaking killer franchise. Like I'll stack that up to anything. And it's just not one that people talk about. They talk about Scream and Friday 13th and Elm Street and Halloween and Child's Play and Saw, but you never hear Psycho, usually hear about Psycho, the original, but not about the other ones, which I think are all really good in their own way. But yeah, definitely check that out, guys, after the show if you haven't. I'm really happy with the video. I loved talking about it. I was hoping to get more people interested in that franchise and then maybe more people give it the praise I think that it deserves. But yeah, Chris C, I love the Psycho franchise. Agree 100%. Same here. And then I have one more box, which was from a subscriber. I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but he's on Instagram as the Bret Hart guy. So he's a big wrestling fan. So that's why we talk. And that's why he's a big fan of the content because he likes all this stuff, but he knows how much I'm into wrestling too. And I used to work on the indies and stuff like that for a short period of time. So he sent me some stuff in the past, wrestling related. And he said, man, I want to send you something that I know you said you wanted that I don't think you got. And it's horror related. And I said, man, you don't have to send me anything, but if you want to, feel free. The least I can do is a showcase on the channel, unboxing of it, as content. So I don't know what he's got, what this is, but I'm going to check it out right now. So let me just see what you guys are saying really quick. The Rad King, thanks you to watch Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3. What a great friend. Yeah. The Rad Pack did a whole thing on Sleepaway Camps. I agree. I think I like the Sleepaway Camp franchise as well. Vanderhoff says Psycho franchise rocks. Sure. Deadlifting Beast. I love it, dude. I'm a fitness guy, so I like that. Thanks, man. Look at that. 80s, right? Look at that 80s style Bateman in the back. Good eyes, man. Oh my God. Perkins, unbelievable. Thanks, Dallas. I appreciate that. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's kind of like one of those evergreen type of content where if a lot of my watchers aren't watching it now, I think it's one of those videos that no matter when you come across it, it's gonna be something people could watch because it's talking about a whole franchise, not about like a new release or something like that. So I do those every once in a while. Did I sell a stunner? I never got a stunner back in the day. I did backyard wrestling for a while too. Don't try this at home. I did that. I've taken some stunners there. I was always doing a big back bump. What up, Steve? What's up, man? Thanks for being here. Ooh, What up, Mikara? When can we expect your top 10 or 20 80 slashers? Um, I could do that. That'd be a great live video, man. I've got a couple things lined up this week, but I could do that next time I go live. That's an easy live video. I'll just get them here and we'll go through them for sure. I've done like arrow video slashers, but I'm not sure if I've done top 10 80 slashers, which I could easily do. Did I not do that? No, I did. I did a thing on 81. Okay. Let's see what this guy's got. All right, hold on a second. Hold on. Where's my trusty? All right, this is from Don. This is from the Don. Oh, it's in a bag. It's in a Walmart bag. Maybe it's that Jason mask that we just looked at from Walmart. It is a mask. It is a mask. Oh, what the heck? I don't have this. I did want this. Boy. We got the Angus Tallman mask from Trick or Treat Studios. Look at him. Look at Angus. You know what I really want is I want those other two things to go with it. That's what I want. The little minions. Wow, dude. Trick or Treat Studios Phantasm. Man, I think this thing sold out too for a little while. Man, you don't have to get me this kind of shit, dude. Wow. Come on. You know I love Phantasm. I was just talking about Phantasm like 2 minutes ago. Oh my god. Thank you, dude. Boy. See, this is cool. I love it. But again, where the hell am I going to put Tall Man? He's going to have to go on the floor. On the floor over here lined up, I've got a bunch of Myers masks. I got a Halloween 3 mask. I got a They Live mask. He's going to have to hang out with those guys in a line. Dude, thank you so much, man. What a cool gift. You know, obviously he watches the channel if he knows I'm a huge Phantasm fan. And I did mention that I wanted those Phantasm masks from Trick or Treat Studios. There's 3 of them. There's him and 2 minions. And I was going to buy the minions at one point, but they were sold out. Dude, thank you so much, man. I'll put it on. Let's see. Let's see. Some of these. Oh, it's got a slit in the back. I can get this on. It's big, man. It's big. Boy. The funeral is about to begin. Oh my god, the ball is back, baby. Oh, I gotta wear it in every video now? Damn. Yeah, he's got that gray lipstick action. Look at that. He's got the gray lipstick action. Oh my god. Oh. He does look like Butthead's grandfather. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what Trick or Treat Studios didn't do either? They told me they were going to, well, they didn't tell me, but they said they were having Lost Boys teeth. Every time I go on there, it says not available. Man, thank you so much. Every video. I got a bunch of, look what I got over here too. Look at this. Look at this shit. I get so much crap, dude. Look at this. So much crap hanging around. I love these masks. I love those masks. Goodness. All right, hold on. What are you guys saying? Just sit there and stare at the camera silently and see what new visitors say. Why is that? I should wear it to the McDonald's drive-thru. Big Mac, please. All right. So we've done a lot tonight, guys. We've been on here almost an hour. So let's go check out this Vinegar Syndrome thing. I mean, not Vinegar Syndrome. I'm doing that next week. Let's check out the Scream Factory stuff. I heard there was a sale. curious to see what's on sale, how much it's on sale for. Let's see what we got. Guys, there's over 100 people in here. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I could do that. Stand outside Burger King and do the smell of the air as he does in the movie where he's like, when all the fog is coming out. Hell yeah. Who had a bigger impact in ECW, Dreamer or Sabu? I mean, I'll probably say Sabu did. Dreamer was always like a top guy, but I don't know. Dreamer to me just kind of was a regular guy. The sales, not sales. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm curious to see. I want the get. Yeah, dude, I want that so bad. I don't know when those are coming out. Trigger Studios have been kind of slacking lately. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go to. Let me see. Share screen. Okay, share screen. Login. All right. Big 4K sale. Which I do need a couple of these, but I told you I was going to be limited on what I bought. Clue for $19.99. Not bad. Not bad, dude. Anything under 20 now is great. So here's another Escape to New York. So talking about Escape to New York is the 4K. $18.49. Not bad. Clue, $19.99. I think I got Escape, I think. Fog, 19. I don't do the Steel books, but Fog's great. Didn't this just come out? It's already $19.99. I'd suck to be people who already bought that. Prince of Darkness, fantastic. $17.49. So worth it. So worth it. Got that Point Break action. War Game. Do I have War Games on 4K? I don't know. Let me add this to cart, and then I'll check this after the show ends. I don't know if I have that. I might only have that on like DVD, not on like Blu-ray, maybe DVD even. I don't know. I'll have to check. Look at that shit artwork on Dog Soldiers. That looks like hell. Look at that. Ugh. Turn Living Dead. I got it. Coraline's a nice looking steelbook though. Slumber Party Massacre. I actually don't own the Slumber Party Massacre 4K. I was just always bummed that they didn't give us the third one. Even though that like there's been times they'll do 2 and 3, like why can't they just give us a box set? If it was a full set, I would have bought that in 2 seconds. But man, the price is not bad. You get this for under 20. I mean, $19.99. I mean, that's a steal nowadays. Yeah. See, I don't need any of this. Paranorman's a nice looking steelbook. The Ring set. Remember when that was like, what was that, like $100 when it came out or something? $80. Now it was like $80, I think. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you don't own these already at all, this is a good price. I mean, you're probably not getting slip covers and shit, but like if that doesn't matter to you, like killer deals. Got a single silver bullet shot right through my heart. If anybody knows what that is, let me know. I'd be shocked. Shocked. See, I've got all this stuff. Well, I don't have Happy Death Day, but I have it on Blu-ray, but not on 4K. I think I'm good with the Blu-ray. Did I get Candyman on 4K? I don't remember. I'll do another song for you. Carrie. Tell me what that's from. As I'm scrolling through this. Look at this. Quigley's Down Under. I know nothing about this, but this looks like ass. Does anybody know anything about this? I've never even heard of this movie. Rollerball is a good movie. I don't have it on 4K. I have it on Blu-ray, though. You know what? I still never bought this Killer Clowns. I only have my Arrow Blue still. I mean, dude, the prices. I mean, these were $35 at least when they came out. Oh, this RoboCop remake is garbage, dude. Why is this here? Why is this here? Why would anybody touch that to put that out? What the heck happened here? Let's see. Company of Wolves is good. The Burning looks great on 4K. I just watched it not too long ago. Looks awesome. Company of Wolves, that's a great movie if anybody hasn't seen it. Magnificent Seven's a great movie too. World War Z has been like released like 5 times already in the past year. So is an Evil Dead. I feel like every 2 days they're redoing this Evil Dead again. Let's see. This Weird Al store. I don't have this Weird Al store. I thought that was it was okay. You know what? I don't have The Haunting other than DVD. Maybe I should get this. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that good. It's not that good, but I was planning on doing a video about all these like early 2000s remakes, and this would have been on there. So maybe I should use it to rewatch. Let's add it just to see. Just to see. Pumpkinhead. Look at this guy, dude. The Last Detail. Sick. See, like Man in the Iron Mask, I never seen it. Doesn't really look, just the visual of this doesn't look like a movie I'd like. Just not into this kind of time period. It's like Three Musketeers or something. Tell me if that's any good. Bill and Ted. If that was a double pack, I would get it right now. I didn't care for Freaky. I ended up buying the Blu-ray. I didn't like it. Ooh, Addams Family double feature. I know this is the cartoon, but I've never seen these. You get both of them for $17.99. That's actually a pretty freaking good deal. I've never seen this. I'm going to add this to cart. Are the Addams Family movies, are these ones good? Are they fun? Let me know. Night of the Demons, $104 for that bundle. Wow, 200. That's like 50% off. Wow. Not a bad deal. They get the They Live, Krampus, Paranorman. This Death Wish is actually a pretty cool remake. I like that quite a bit. That's the one with what's his name there? Bruce Willis. I thought that was a cool one. That's the one with him, right? That's not the old one. I think that's the new one. $72 for the bundle here. That's not bad either. Wow. I mean, if you didn't get some of this stuff, what a great way to do it. Just got to be patient sometimes. I think that the sales are pretty damn good right now. The Carrie bundle, Darkman bundle. Wow, they still have a lot of these bundles left. Remember when the bundles used to sell out right away? $52, you get this. That's pretty cool. I think I have this, or I do think I have the 4K of that. I believe. I love My Bloody Valentine. That's a great slasher. That's going to be on my probably top 10 slasher list. This is a fantastic steelbook. Look at the image on that. All right, so that looks like that's the sale, the 4K sale. In my cart right now, I have The Haunting, War Games, and I thought I had it. Where's Addams Family? Come on. Where is it? It says 3 items. Where the heck is it? So The Haunting, War Games, and Addams Family. I'm going to go back to the chat. I want you guys to talk to me through all the stuff I just showcased because I can't see the chat when I'm looking at that. So I'm going to come back to you guys now. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say. Yeah, Rolling Thunder, I have that. Yep. So not that I care about Scream Slips, but those are all non-slips. Okay. War Games. Yeah, I would get it. I just gotta make sure I don't have it on Blu-ray. If I have it on Blu-ray, I'm fine with the Blu-ray. I just gotta make sure I don't. I might have it on Blu-ray. But if I don't and I only have it on DVD, then I'll probably upgrade it for that price. I don't know, man. I can't count anymore. I'm I bought the regular one, like the standard slip. I didn't buy any of this 4K steel books, but literally, dude, Scream Factory has probably put out like 4 versions of that on 4K. Wild. I sing when it gets late, guys. Dude, woo! I am shocked that you knew that was Hawthorne Heights, dude. Sick. Thanks, Hoss. I love it. Oh, nice, man. Cowbugga, dude. Picked the first 3 Halloween movies. Those are the my favorite 3 right there. First 3 of my favorites. Oh, and they knew Europe, of course. Hell yeah, you guys rock. You guys rock. Your grandfather loves Quigley Down Under. Okay. Okay. It's Linnea's uncle. I've never even heard of that movie. Classic. Come on. Never even heard of it. Dude, I've got like 6,000 movies here, and I've never even heard of Quigley. Can't be classic. That's like a movie you may have missed, I think. I missed it. You guys are killing it. You guys are killing it. Oh, Cowabunga knew those Quigley too. What? Holy shit, that scares me, man. I'm glad you're good. And look at you, come right up. You have tornadoes around me, and you're like, I'm gonna watch Born to Be Rad. Dude, you're the man, Knight. You're the man. Dude, Europe's album is awesome with that on there. Both those songs, oh, great album. Haunting Julia is good. The beginning of Haunting and Julia though is haunting. It freaked me out. Europe's killer, man. Europe doesn't get enough love. Yeah, that's wild, right? Like the alligator from Alligator just died. Shit, man, that's craziness. Look at this, dude. I love it. Atoms are good. You definitely should get it for that price. Yeah, I think so. I have not. I need to get Dirty Work though, so I'll probably get that on Thursday when we do the show. I've been checking to make sure that it's not selling out. It's not, but I definitely need it. Oh, now you're saying it sucks. Oh man. So you're saying the movie sucks, or the animation itself sucks? Horror Collections 13, man. I've been good, dude. How are you? Damn, that alligator was killing it. He's in all these movies and stuff. Yeah. So what do you think? Yay or nay on some of those? Haunting, War Game. I got to check on War Games. 17 something for the Addams Family 1 and 2. Is that good? Good price? I mean, good price, but good movies. Saying nay. I don't need it. Let me see what we got here. My friend is a physical media collector. His wife's not into a lot of it. He literally has 100 of titles unopened. Do you ever run into that problem where you can't watch a lot because you buy? Yeah. More or less, it's like the new stuff. Like, and that's why I'm trying to slow down so I can catch up on a lot of the stuff. But to be honest, a lot of the stuff I'm buying is already stuff I own or seen, right? So I think the biggest thing is there's a lot of stuff maybe I've watched only once that I probably should watch again. There's a lot of stuff I haven't watched in a long time. I will say this, there's a lot of Vinegar Syndrome stuff that I haven't watched yet. Because when I buy it, I usually buy a bunch of it, and then it just gets caught up because then I get sent some things to watch. And then I'll do a show where it's like I have to watch certain things. Like even the Psycho show. Like I did the Psycho thing. So what did I do? I was like, let me just watch them all again. Just so I was like, it was fresh in my head to differentiate 1, 2, and 3. Make sure I didn't mix up which one was which, right? So every time I do a show, like a Rad Pack show, or I do a big retrospective, or even if I do a top 10 list or whatever, sometimes I'll make a list and then go back and watch a couple of them just to make sure, because I could easily just make a list and make up shit, right? I'll just throw anything in there. But I really like to make sure that when I do things like that, like my lists of overlooked movies or top 10s or whatever it may be, that I actually am being as honest as I can when I do it. Where I feel like sometimes I make myself work harder than smarter. Like nobody would know, right? Nobody would ever know or question. I could say anything, and I could just say like, I don't want to show this because that's going to give away something I'm going to talk about another day. Shit, this is all stuff. Shoot, this is all stuff I'm going to be doing on videos. I don't want to show it yet. I mean, I could technically just be like, oh yeah, like overlooked movie that you guys should check out. I really love Evil Bongathon. Like, I haven't watched this yet. Full Moon sent it, but like, I probably wouldn't put this on my list because I didn't like any of the other Evil Bong movies. So just my point is that sometimes things get backed up because of things that I have to review for content, things I have to watch for a specific show. And then all of a sudden a boatload of orders come in and sometimes things get caught up. I get caught up and I don't catch it all. But like I said, my biggest culprit right now, more or less, is Vinegar Syndrome, because mostly everything else that I'm buying currently is stuff I owned before. So as far as things I haven't seen, there's probably a lot on Vinegar Syndrome that I haven't watched yet. Oh yeah. I mean, all that stuff is a good deal. Under 20. What up, Smirk? No, it's not the 90s. It's a cartoon. I think it came, or it's like not a car. Maybe it's a cartoon, or like it's some animated movies that came out in the last couple of years. Oh, that would be sick, dude. That'd be sick. Oh my god. The Dirty Work Standard Edition is down to around 250. Oh, you're saying more people are buying the standard than the one with the slipcover? That's so funny. Woo! Say 10. What's my favorite horror movie of the year this year? Sinners. Right now, Sinners is my favorite horror movie of the year. Another movie that I recommend that's my favorite movie of the year is one of them is not horror. It's called Freaky Tales. That's on streaming now. That's like one of my favorite movies of the year too, but it's not horror. Yeah, like I haven't watched Benny's Bathtub yet. Vanderhoff looks like dirt. I've never seen that show. What's my biggest collecting pet peeve? For me or for other people? I don't know, because I could say upgrading everything, buying every edition of everything. I could say that because I don't do that anymore, but I've done it. So it's hard for me to really criticize something that I've done myself. I don't know what it's funny that you say that because I do have them, but I'm trying to think of a good one that I can't be considered a culprit of as well. I think just in general, like not the collectors, but it really bothers me when all these companies are sharing titles, right? Like, Scream Factory put out a Blu-ray a couple of years ago, and now all of a sudden, like Kino's putting one out, and that kind of irks me because everybody gets a little bit of FOMO, but just one of those things where it's like, man, there's so many good movies out there that nobody's touched, and I'm sure there's probably reasons for it. I'm sure that's probably hard to get, but to see the same movies coming out over and over and over again, either multiple 4Ks or steelbook version, or hey, this company is putting it out now. Like, case in point, Second Sight is not from the States, right? So it's a little bit different, but all of a sudden it's like they put out May, so I bought May, and then all of a sudden Vestron's like, oh, we're doing May over here. It's like, shit, I just bought May. And from a personal standpoint, I'd rather have the Vestron one because I'm collecting all the Vestrons. So it's just like little things like that where you see the same title coming out from multiple companies. That's a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, so the Reanimator video will be out. Actually, I almost did it tonight. I almost did it as a live show. But I had these packages here and I wanted to open them. So that's coming very soon. Oh, okay. Wow. Shit. Okay. So it's not selling out anytime soon. Sinners blew. I didn't know anything about it. I just heard people were giving it good reviews. I didn't watch the trailer. I saw a couple stills and I was like, what is this? This is not horror. What kind of movie is this? And man, I loved it from beginning to end. I was hooked. It's a long movie. Story was great. Felt very Tarantino-esque of a story. But it hooked me, man. It hooked me, and I thought it was fantastic. Um, does anybody ever get mad at me about spending the money on all this stuff? No, no, nobody ever gives me grief about this. Um, we have things set up a certain way where like we don't really get on each other about what we spend our money on because we finagle it in a way where it doesn't affect us. So it's hard to explain. But no, never. Never. If I couldn't pay my bills or I had credit card debt up my ass, yeah, that'd be different. But I have no credit card debt at all. And all the bills are paid on time. And we're never in a situation where right now, knock on wood, that we're hard up on money. So this is just as much as it might seem like a lot to a lot of people, it doesn't really affect us that way. My biggest concern now is just space, right? Like I just built a new shelf, or I had a new shelf built. Um, and it's one of those things. As soon as that's filled, like that's it. I've got to really just start playing the game of if I get something new, I got to take something away. Like I can't. There's no more space to build shelves. This is what I got now. So that's my biggest issue at this point. And again, I'm starting to dial back a little bit, right? I'm starting to dial back and not upgrading all the stuff anymore like I used to. Yeah, Sinners was good. Oh God, no. Hell no. I don't like the banners. Nah. So like a lot of times I'll take my slipcovers off most of my stuff anyways. If it's got that banner and stuff. Hell no. Oh, okay. So you're talking about collector. Okay. So you're talking about collector pet peeves. Okay, so I can just throw this out. Bagging the Blu-rays out there, everybody. Bagging the movies? Nah. Granted, I have protectors on some of my editions. Mostly nice editions, collectible editions. Not all my movies. But at least with the protectors, they look clean. Like it looks like an important thing. The bags just look sloppy. Look sloppy on the shelf. It looks like I'm in like a used DVD store. I don't like it. I think I've said this before. I'm a very aesthetic collector. As you see behind me, like this isn't just thrown together. Like this is aesthetically put together in a certain way. Everything's got its place. You know, that's why I like when companies I like when companies put out the same franchise. Like so for instance, it's a pet peeve when one company does Army of Darkness and another company does The Evil Deads because I separate things through companies. So then they can't go together. So that kind of pisses me off, right? Like that's me. That's my issues. Those are my issues. But those are how I collect, right? Everything needs. I like everything to be aesthetically pleasing. So if I was to walk into my collection and had a really nice setup and everything was in plastic bags, it would really piss me off. It would kind of gross me out, to be honest with you. But so if we're gonna get into pet peeves, that's one. I think it's stupid. Um, it just doesn't look good to me. It could be protecting things, sure, I guess. Um, but I haven't really had many issues where I've taken a movie off the shelf and like the slipcover was damaged because it was sitting on the shelf. Like I just haven't had that happen before. So I just don't think it's really necessary. Now the protectors, like I said, are for like those vintage editions up there. I got the Sleepaway Camp, I got the Halloween, I got the Elm Street VHS collection, and those are old editions that I just want to keep protected, but it's also visually pleasing because it looks like they're in some kind of like hard case. But again, it's an aesthetic reason. So I figured I'd throw that out there since you guys since you guys said something. Look at this. A-Dub says, my pet peeve is a Vinegar Syndrome lady logo is a slight height difference when it's missing the slip. You are correct. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. Oh God, now we're gonna start all sounding crazy. FOMO is a real thing, man. Even for someone like me who has all this shit, and I'm like, I'm gonna cool off. There's always times where I feel like I want to get something. My favorite band, of all time, it changes a lot. Growing up, it was like 18 Visions, right? But they haven't had an album in many years. I was a big fan of Killswitch Engage for a long time. I mean, but those were kind of phases, right? So if I have to just kind of dial it in and think about favorite band of all time, I don't know, man. I can tell you a couple of my favorites: Skid Row, Def Leppard. I mean, I think those two bands right there are unbelievable. I could listen to those albums all day, every day. Um, I don't know if I have a favorite though. What up, Brody? Oh God, yeah. I think Reanimate. I'll talk about this. Reanimator and The Beyond right now, my two favorite releases of the year so far. Um, Deer Hunter, I recommend, by the way, that you watch the original 2004 Thai classic Shutter when you get a chance. I've never seen that. I've only seen the remake, so maybe. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, a lot of people are still. A lot of people are waiting for their bundles with the bobblehead. Carlos, what do my friends think of my collection? They're jealous of it. That's what they think. Jealous of it. Do I have insurance on my collection? I do, but it was done a long time ago, so I really should up it, to be honest with you. Sinners is great. Oh no, don't bag those things. Don't do it. Don't do it. I can see steelbooks. Steelbooks, they get dented. I've seen it happen many times. Exactly. You don't want to know about the bags. Okay, put it this way. You ever go into a video store that sells used DVDs and sometimes they're in like a loose bag, like it's like a cellophane bag. Like it's almost like what it looks like when it's sealed, but it's a little baggier because it's like they just put like a inside like a bag. That's hard to explain. It's like that, basically. um no, they don't come in bags. People just put them in bags after they buy them. Protectors can get expensive. Mostly like I like using Katana collectibles. I find their packages are great. My only issue with them is the shipping. Like it's the packages are cheap, but the shipping can kind of get a little bit pricey because the packages are so big because you have to fold them all. So like they come in a big box. But as far as the quality of them, I really like them. Yeah, plastic bags put your movies in for protection. Sure, agreed. It looked tacky. That's my exact point. That's just me. I have my own problems. Um, dude, I did. I love Island of Dr. Monroe, actually. I am only I only recently found out watched this movie recently. Now you talking about the old one? I like the old one too. Let me see if I can do I have an example of the bags? Uh what can I do for you, Jackson? Let me see. How can I explain this bags? Do I have anything over here that would be considered a baggie? I don't. I don't have anything I can show you. I'm gonna ask Mel if she's available to come on and show you the bags. uh, exactly. I could get Mel to come on and she can show you the bags. It just looks like a used DVD store. Wait, what did Kino do? What'd they pull? Where's Ilsa? They promised me Ilsa box set. Where the hell is it? Black Cadillac from 2003. Looks like a Christine type. No. There's a bunch of those. I love those kind of killer car movies. I don't think I've seen Black Cadillac though. Oh, yeah, yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, yeah, but why but what's weird is people got daylight though, right? Why did she get the bags? I think it was just peer pressure from the community. Dude, 100%. It looks that's what it looks like. If you go to FYE and you buy a used movie and they're in a clear plastic bag on the shelf, that's exactly what it is. It's the same thing. Am I gonna collect Laserdiscs? Probably not. I think they're cool, but it's just a collection of something I don't collect. So to start something new now, I'd rather just focus on some other stuff. I just unboxed some gifts that people sent. You can go back in the show and check it out. Tone Loc, dude, I'll take that. Oh, Sebastian Bach as a singer is a must for sure. I like Europe, not my favorite, but I like him. I loved Hatebreed. I'm actually in the Hatebreed music video. If you go check out a music video for I Will Be Heard, I'm in the video in the mosh pit. Clear as day, white hat, choker shell necklace, and a striped like polo shirt. I do like a sidekick and shit. I like Tupac Shakur as well. I love Tupac. Power ballads are great. I'm a big, big music guy, or I was a big music guy. I just don't listen to a lot now. I was a rollerblader in 90s movies, and you have two rollerblade movies that in your movies you may have missed series. Um, I do Roller Boys and oh wow, I forgot I did Roller Boys and Airborne. Yeah, I didn't realize that. And there's that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. It's like an FBI evidence bag. Sure, 100%. What up, Steven? Go check out After Hours video. Thanks for being here, dude. Um, have I heard or seen? Of course. I did a video talking about Cabin Fever 2 because Ty West did it. And people know him from all of his hit movies now, but his first movie was Cabin Fever 2, or one of his first early movies. Yeah, I got them right there on the shelf, 2 and 3. What do I think of them though? Not the first one. Don't do that either. That's a pet peeve. Don't take your movies out of the things and put it in the binders. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do. Yeah, that was bad too. Don't do those. CK put his movies in the clear makeup. Yeah, not good. Don't do that either. Just leave them in the damn case. Just leave them in the case. And I get it though. If people don't have the space though, that's the problem. I can't. How can I bash people if they don't have the space? Can't. Yeah, I was lucky to have the space right now. So I don't know what I would say to do. Now we're talking bags. Mel's probably watching this in the distance, like pissed. A Ziploc bag without the zip, 100%. Dude, I didn't even know this. I better bring this up tomorrow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at there she is. I used to collect vinyl. I stopped. It was just getting too much. I was collecting too much. I was collecting movies, figures, vinyls. It was just something had to go, and I wasn't listening to the vinyls that much because I like don't have the time. I'm either watching movies or I'm at work or I'm doing this. Like I don't, guys. My time is so minimal. Like I literally feel like I work on a clock. Like okay, I got to be here, got to do this, got to do that, got to be here. And to find time to like play the music, I was only doing it when I was rearranging stuff. I would have it on in the background. And then I just got to a point where I have so much, like all the waxwork record stuff I was buying, like half of them aren't even opened. So I'm actually considering selling some of them because they're probably worth quite a bit of money now because I just stopped collecting them. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm still waiting on mine too. You know what? I buy so much I forget. I forget what I buy sometimes, which is shame on me because if it never shows up, I'll forget. But I agree. I need that too. Oh God, I love Fog 80, 2005 junk. She's here to settle the Goodwill bag dilemma, 100%. Oh no. I'll have to keep scrolling. I'll have to keep scrolling. I have the Blu-rays already. I mean, I'll get them. I actually like those 2 movies a lot. It's so funny that that was talked about because I literally have something coming on a video that I'm going to do about that movie. Sorry, excuse me, about that movie. Um, and I'll still do it. It's going to be about it's a history of physical media story, and it has to do with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It has to do with Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. Um, so it's funny that that was announced because I'm literally waiting on something to come in the mail so I can complete this video on that movie. I freaking love Winger, man. Winger is super, super underrated. Warrant, same thing. Rambo Rip and Slips is actually hilarious to me. I mean, I'm not going to do it, but it's fun. It's fun. It's funny to see him going so far against the grain on that. It's probably making a lot of people cringe. What 2000s movies would I like? Oh, The Ruins. I just talked about that on my movies you may have missed. I think that's a great movie. Um, I'm looking up here and see what hasn't. I'm checking out my Cabin Fever. I'd like to see a new edition of. Um, Laid to Rest. I love that movie. That needs a good edition. Maybe to do like a box set. Um, Man, I was collecting so much around there at that time. I don't know. I'd have to see. I'd have to think about it. I'd probably buy a Hostel set. I'd let a Hostel set. Would I burn it? Probably not. Probably not. Dude, I wish I could, man. I mean, I like what I do. I mean, that's the problem. I love what I do, but it would be nice to put more time into the channel. It really would. Um, and that's why when people find out that I do this, they're kind of like, "How the hell do you do it? Like, when do you find time to do it?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm recording at like 11 at night, because that's the only time I have to do this stuff." And my schedule, I can't always make it work. So I also do other things like I work out a lot, right? So like I need to make sure that's in my schedule too. Like I can't not do that. So, there's always something, but the channel is important to me. It really is. And that's why people that are in here, I want to thank you guys. People that are still watching the content, I want to thank you guys for still being around. Anybody new who's checking out, thank you guys. Hopefully you guys are all subscribed up. Because at this point it's just getting opportunities to do things to grow this channel and basically make it to a point where maybe I don't have to worry about work so much because this channel is doing even better, and it's a goal of mine. It's a goal to get this thing so maybe I don't have to stress or focus so much on work. I can kind of split my time a little bit more with this stuff and put out cool content and watch more stuff and get more content out there. And I think I'm always full of a ton of ideas. It's just finding the time to get it all in. And then I got to take into consideration, okay, well, if I do a video like this, that means I got to edit it. That's going to take me some time. And so again, it's a process. But again, no matter what, I love what I do for my full-time job and I love doing this. So if I get paid to do this, I mean, that's even better, right? It's even better because it's fun for me. It's like I'm just hanging out with friends and just chilling, having fun. This is literally like my fun in my life now. And this is my social life now. So that's why I like to make sure to continue to get this in. I mean, guys, I've never seen ever a chat that everybody just kind of gets along. Like there's not many trolls that pop through my stuff, which is cool. So you guys have been great. And I thank you all for sticking with it. What up, tribe? This guy's Instagram is killer, dude. Go check him out. Um, I never do, man, never. I just press buy and I just hope that nobody's gonna screw me over. I will say this though, right now, I'm not gonna call anybody out yet because it's not like me to do. I always give people the benefit of the doubt. It might be even a downfall for me sometimes. And then it becomes one of those things like benefit of the doubt. I'd never talk shit about anybody, but if someone wrongs me, then it's different, right? Then it's a different story. I bought something off somebody on Instagram, and they're kind of playing with me in the messages when I'm finding out where this item is because it was like I'll send it as soon as I'll send it tomorrow, whatever, and that was like weeks ago. So I messaged them about it. They read my message, ignored me. Messaged them again, ignored. Finally, they got back to me today, and their response was, "Oh, sorry, I forgot I checked these messages or something." Then I responded back, "No problem, just checking in on the order," and then I haven't heard back yet. So it's gotten to a point, and the person is literally selling stuff every day on their Instagram, and I'm like, is he for real or is this a bullshit or what? But I'm not gonna say shit about anybody unless I get screwed over. And then I'll have to uh say something. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know how that conversation started. Um did someone say something about that? Oh, when people said screenshotting orders in case they pull some crap. No, I don't. I give people benefits of the doubt. And I'm sure there's probably been points in time. Actually, I was screwed. And I'll call this dude out too. I don't even know his name anymore. It was like Grizzly Mountain something. I ordered some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie props from this dude like years ago, and I never got it from Etsy. He still never sent it, and he still posts them on Instagram. And I friggin' message him and be like, "Dude, refund me." And then he'll be like, "No, dude, like I'm so sorry. Like things happened. I'll send you more stuff." And then nothing happens. So a couple $100 gone. Just somebody on Etsy, seller selling Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles props, just stole my shit and never sent it. And I literally bought this in probably 2021. So consider it a loss, I guess. Um, but yeah, I forget what his name is. It's like Grizzly Mountain something. But see, that sucked. And I'm sure there's probably been other things that maybe I've purchased that I forgot about and I never got it sent. There's something I purchased recently that after I purchased it, I started to see more of these things come around, and I'm like, shit, I think I just bought a fake item. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you probably have seen it. There was one night I was up and they had like a Jaws 40th anniversary, like vodka or some kind of like alcohol bottle, glass bottle. And I was like, "Oh, that's sweet. Like I could display that with my Crystal Head vodka in my room, blah blah blah. That looked cool on the shelf. It's a glass Jaws and it looked awesome." So I purchased the damn thing, thinking, "All right, cool. Like no one's talked about this yet. That must be a cool item to get. Have this displayed in the room." And then after that, I started seeing like more of similar stuff. One was like a Michael Myers head. The other one was like a DeLorean, and it was the same concept. But these started to really start looking AI made, and I'm like, oh no. And then I saw the Jaws one again, but it was like a different company. So I'm like, what the hell? And I purchased this thing a couple weeks ago, and I haven't heard a damn thing about it. So part of me feels like that was a big scam. But who knows? Maybe it's going to show up. I guess I was looking through my emails, like I literally can't even find like a confirmation email anywhere. So I don't know. Probably gone. Wow, I'm really back on the chat, ain't I? Shit, I'm way behind. I should do a looks ranking. I could easily do that for sure. Um, the ruins. Yeah, it is. Descent 4K. Okay, I could take that. Put it with part two though. Part two's not great, but I mean, I wouldn't mind getting them together. The only thing I worry about The Descent is I always find 4Ks to be really dark, and The Descent's a dark ass movie, so that's my only concern. Well, I have a lot of those because that's what they do when they send you early release screeners a lot of the times. A lot of these companies will put a hole in the back because they want to make sure that like people that are getting stuff to showcase on their social medias or review don't just take them and go and sell them, right? Like go to a used store and sell them. So they pop those holes in the back so then you're forced to keep it and you can't just use them to get an item to sell. So I get it. It's not the prettiest thing, but sometimes if you get sent a movie that would have cost you $50 or $40 for nothing, um, I guess it is what it is. That's me, man. I'm punching, and then at the end where the guy goes, "All your promises made, I will be." I do like a sidekick. You can see my face close to the screen like this. So go check it. Karate Kid brand body bags for my movies. That is a cool idea. Sick, dude. So proper, Mikara. I love it. Oh, Near Dark does need a 4K. Where the hell is that damn thing? Thank you, Deer Hunter. Everybody hit the like button while you're sitting in here. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. 1, 2, 3 are awesome. Every copy of Revenge should be destroyed. He's really serious about burning things. This guy's he's rough, dude. Destroying movies, burning movies, killing it. Yeah, man, it is. It's hard, man. And I wish I had a better way. And to be honest, that's why I gave myself this movies that made us challenge because the movies you may have missed challenge. Because I wanted to try to prove to myself that I can do a video of some kind every day, even if it's not long form. And it forces me to try to carve out some more time to do that. And I never know. Like I don't do a lot of shorts and stuff. So I'm like, if I post one every day for 30 days, will it make a difference on my channel? Like, will it help the channel out? Will it give it momentum? I don't know. I've never done it that way before. I know that I've noticed that more channels that post daily, they do better, right? Like their view counts are higher. They're moving at a faster pace as far as subscribers and stuff. And then I always just wonder if maybe that's a downfall for me is that I get maybe one live and one regular video out a week and that's just not enough to move to the next level. I don't know. So I use that as just a trial to kind of see what happens there. Stay Alive. Yeah, man, I have that. Oh yeah, there's a couple video game movies. I did a post on that once, video game movies. I could probably do a full video on it. There's not tons, but like I'm looking at it right now. I have Stay Alive, Gamebox 10 or Gamebox 1.0. I can't really see it from here. That was another video game movie that came out. You got Existenz, like you got Lawnmower Man. Like there's so many. I could probably do top 10 video game horror movies or something like that. I could do that. I could easily do that. Sick. Thanks, Knight. What up, B Mag? I'm super impressed. What you do in a day. You'll probably get through enough sleep. Yeah, man. And I said this before. I love my job, but the hardest part of my job is I literally have to be like this all day long. So sometimes when I get home from work, I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like I just need to chill out. I'm always at 110% charisma, I guess, all day. Because you got to remember when I'm working with people, they're coming in, their hour is like, hey, I'm spending a lot of money to work with this guy, and this is my hour to work out. It doesn't matter if I've had a shitty day. It doesn't matter if I've trained 12 people already that day. If these people are paying for their hour, it doesn't matter what my day was. To them, this is hour one for them. So no matter what's going on, I've got to just turn it off, turn work mode on, and get them to enjoy their 1 hour that they're spending with me. They don't think about my 12 hours, right, of that day. So it gets hard. And then I get home and sometimes like when I'm just chilling, I just want to just chill. Like I'm not this energetic. And then when I do the show, I've said this to even Mel and Justin and stuff. Like it doesn't matter what happened that day. Soon as that live button hits, boom, I'm on. I don't care if I haven't slept. I don't care if I've had a shitty day. Soon as that button's on, I'm good. And that's kind of how my work is too. It's the same way. I'm good. I'm golden. I'm ready to go. Tuesdays is when I usually do live shows at 11:30 at night. Tuesdays, I wake up at about 3:30 in the morning on Tuesdays, and I get to work at 4:45, and I work until about 5, and then I don't get home until about quarter of 6, and then I eat, and then I work out at 8 o'clock, um, and then I'm done about 9:30, and then I'll come home and, like, shower, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, "Shit, I'm gonna go live at 11:30," and literally, like, I'll be live until about midnight, and I realize that I've been up, like, all these hours, but I could be dead tired, but as soon as I come on here, you guys being here recharge me and gives me, like, a second wind. So it's tough, but I mean, if I want this to be something, if I want this to stay as relevant as I can, I have to do these things. Um Yeah, man, I agree. Thank you for Chris for being here. Dude. Make a video where I do eat. So, you know what's funny is I could probably make a thumbnail, right? I could do it with my brother. I could probably get them to do it because I don't think they've ever had it either. And they're always like, dude, when are we gonna do a next video? When are we gonna do a next video? And usually with them, they want to do something food related. And for the channel, I'm always like, well, if we're gonna do something food related, it has to be something nostalgic or movie tied in or something. But I don't know if I did like a biscuits and gravy thumbnail and then it says first time eat or something. And then people might be like, first time eat? What the heck? Steven, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I mean, that again, my channel is still not a huge channel. It's not. I'm very happy where it's at and that people put me with these other bigger channels as like people who inspired them or you know, here's my 5 favorite YouTube channels and I'm in there with bigger channels. I appreciate that. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Um, but man, I love that. Like 100%. And if anybody ever came to me about starting one and said, "What are your tips and what do you think I should do?" I don't know everything, but I know a couple things like find a brand, you know, have a great attitude, help other people. I mean, everything goes full circle. That's why when I say go check out After Hours Video, go check out Movie Misfits, go check out Phantasmat, like I want everybody to do well because again, if one person does well and the people are going to remember the ones that helped them out, right? Like they're going to remember that. So it's going to come full circle for everybody. We're all part of the same community. You know, I usually pay with PayPal too, but I've had issues with PayPal where they're like, "Oh no, like, oh no, that was at the opposite end. This is when someone bought something for me, they wanted to." Okay, no, so maybe I should check that out. What up, Antonis? Um, I haven't got scammed. I've got scammed. What I get scammed on? I get scammed by that Grizzly guy or whatever the hell his name was. This other guy hasn't scammed me yet, so I can't say anything about that. He hasn't scammed me yet. The Jaws glass, I'm not scammed yet, but this possibility I could be scammed a bunch of times. Yeah. I don't remember when they get scammed by a nun. Like the original one or the one with Paris Hilton? Oh, yeah. So someone sold you a review copy, which is odd because Scream Factory doesn't give a lot of review copies away. So it must have been. I probably know who the hell it was too. I know somebody that gets. I know somebody that still gets. That's always gotten Scream Factory review copies and hasn't done a damn thing in like 5 years. He still gets them, and he hasn't had like a blog in like 5 years. So I wonder if and what he does is he sells them. I've seen him do it. I just don't think Scream Factory is on top of that kind of shit. Oh, Near Dark, yeah. Woo. Jaws Revenge or Cruel Jaws? Cruel Jaws. Evil Dead 1 or Evil Dead 2, and do you like Evil Ed and Evil Dead 2? Do you like Evil Ed look in Evil Dead 2? I'm just confused now. It's getting late, guys. I like Evil Dead 2 better. %. That would be my what I tell people. You can't just be consistent. It doesn't matter. Okay. I mean, obviously daily would be great, but then the problem is with algorithms and stuff, you're daily for 5 years, then you're not daily anymore due to whatever reason. That could almost work against you because then they're like, oh, wait, he's not putting out as much. The algorithm's weird, man. But the only thing I can say is algorithm or not, you guys come here because you like the person behind the camera. That's it. You don't like me, you're probably not going to watch my videos. That it is what it is. I get it. But when it comes to reaching new people, I think that's where the algorithm comes into play. So as long as you guys are subscribed and have the notifications on, then you guys should be all set. Collector, that's another good one. I think I have that on Blu-ray though, no? Maybe in collection and collector. What up, Stuntman? Marco Jago, Stuntman Mark. Oh God, Brain Scan would be number 1, 100%. You just gave it away. What up, Suns and Shadows? I am gonna do that this summer. Me and my brother are gonna watch Indiana Jones. That better do good. I'm gonna put first time watch. 80s fans, first time watch. Oh my God. Hey, thanks, dude. Get Brandon eating Long John Silver's. Let's see. Thank you, Perry fan. Strangeland's a good one. I would love to see. Who knew Strangeland had a director's cut DVD? No, I didn't see that. What do I have? Do I not have a director's cut DVD? Where's Strangeland? I have Strangeland DVD. I don't know what I think it's an unrated cut, no? I don't know. Shit, man. 2 things? Ugh. I don't know. My Lost Boys signed poster by pretty much the whole cast is 1. Maybe my McFly skateboard. I don't know. Cry Wolf. That's another good one. Yeah. That sounds like something they would do. Yeah, I agree. Christian, he pumps out content like no one I've ever seen before. I know how he does it. I just don't have that much open space. But I agree. I mean, he's cranking. I don't know how he does it, but I'm envious that he's able to. I don't know if I pre-ordered Mike's Nightmare box. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I own Sleepaway 2 and 3 on Scream Factory. Yep. CinemaSins did a video every year for 4 years plus, but was it really worth it? He got scammed out of his spot and Guinness. I don't know. I think so. Another thing with him, and that's actually kind of my point. He was rocking and rolling, right? But as soon as he stopped doing the daily videos, his channel's gotten a little more dormant and stagnant. And I think that's kind of what happens sometimes. Oh, Mike. Oh, Blockbuster box sets. I didn't yet. I'm gonna get it. You know what? I'm being my own. By the way, go check out Blockbuster box sets because he does fantastic work, and he's putting out a box for the Nightmare on Elm Street collection, which looks freaking awesome. It actually goes perfectly with your Friday the 13th. So everything we've always ever wanted, he's doing it. The thing is, like, with me right now, like, I'm gonna get it. I want it. And I think it's only available till like June 9th or something, I think. I'm gonna snag it, but I was like just praying that Warner Brothers was gonna put out their edition. Like I wanted to see pictures just to kind of see like what I'm not gonna be using kind of thing. Because I ordered the Steelbook box set and I'm just curious like how it's all gonna be designed. Um, because that's gonna tell a lot, right? Like, what if for some reason they're on like I mean, I hate to say this, but like what if it's 7 movies on 5 steel books and 2 of them have 2 movies in them. Like, I just don't know how it's designed yet. So I kind of really would like and wish that they would have put out some specs at least before I dive on anything like this. But I probably will do it. I mean, it's the box of what I've always wanted for this franchise. But I just wish um, I would see specs. No, so there's a company called Blockbuster Box Sets, which makes box sets for specific movies. I did one on the Halloween box set that they did that I got. So I don't know what the box set is going to be released with. I'm sure the box set will be released in a box, but if it's shitty, then this guy is going to do a better one, basically. Um, that's all. Wrestling physical media, hell yeah. I would love to do tons of wrestling stuff, but it just not a lot of people like to hear about it. So, we got to kind of be a little picky with it. For sure. But me and Wes actually do have next time you see him and I on a video together, just him and I, we're going to drop some pretty big news um on some stuff that's we've been working on. But we're waiting for something to happen so we can do a show and announce it. So, that is something you guys have to keep your eyes on my channel and their channel, over at Dead Pit Radio, because Wes and I are going to announce something pretty cool, in the next couple weeks. Maniac remake in 4K. Maniac remake's pretty cool too. Great music in that. But guys, I've been and agree 100%. His go watch my video on the Halloween box set. It's unbelievable. His quality is better than any other company I've seen so far. 100%. I agree. But I just wish Warner or whoever was just a little bit more diligent. Like, dude, I pre-ordered this freaking thing months ago without a picture, right? So that's the thing. It's like I wish I could see what they're doing, you know. But guys, I've been on here way longer than I was anticipating. You guys have been great. We've had over 100 people in here all night. You guys have been rocking and rolling the chat. I know I missed some stuff, so I apologize. But if you're just coming in now and you haven't seen me unbox some of this stuff, go back and check it out again. If you watched me through the whole thing, thank you guys. Go check out that Psycho video I did. And I'm going to be dropping some more stuff this week. Be prepared for something this weekend for sure. And hopefully I'll be able to. Oh, no. Come back tomorrow night. I'm doing the Rad Dudes episode with Cody. Same time, same channel. And we're going to talk about movies that were made into cartoons. So, guys, it'll be a fun chat. Come back tomorrow night. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay